ascent. I want to know time of ascent formula, which I already taught you in the last class. Everybody, time of ascent and time of descent. What do you mean by time of ascent? ASCENT, time of ascent. So ASCENT, time of ascent. Suppose a ball is vertically thrown upward, then it will take certain time, it will travel certain distance and will reach us to the maximum height. So at that time, what is the final velocity, everybody? What is the final velocity? Zero. We all knows that initial velocity is maximum. So that is only we used to call as time of ascent. Means the time taken to reach maximum height. Am I right, Shivani? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
That is what. Okay. So now if you observe very carefully here, we are going to see the next one. So time of ascent formula is what? I have taken that. TA. So TA is equals to, what is the formula? You got it. Respond, guys.
U by Z.
U by U are. U
G.
by Z. Next. So same way. Time of descent. Descent means ball is coming downward direction. So by ball is coming downwards means initial velocity is what? Everybody, 0. Before touching the ground, final velocity is what? Maximum. So that is only we will say time of descent. DESCENT, time of descent. What is the formula we got? Time of descent by using second equation of motion. Everybody. So time of descent is equals to root of Solunga.
2h by g.
Of 2h by g. Am I right? Root of 2h by g. No others having mouth. Only only one or two is only studied. Am I taught for everybody or not? That is what. So these both are equal or not? We all knows that time of ascent is equals to time of descent. Am I right, everyone? Yes.
Sir.
Means in the sense of u by g, which is equals to Agalya and Alpin. Simply sitting in there, you have to speak, which is equals to 2h by g. Am I right? Yes. Now, so today's class, as I told you, I'm going to teach you the next one, time of flight. So time of flight means what? Total time, going time, and as well as what, Amma? Coming time. So last class itself.
Ascent plus descent.
Yeah. So time of flight means, everybody should tell me what is that? Total time. So time of flight is equals to, it is sum of two things. What is that, guys? Time of
plus
plus
time.
time of ascent plus time of descent. So that is what? If a ball is thrown upward, it will goes like this and it will be coming like this. So and again it will reach us to the earth, same thing. So now one more smart idea also I will say. Suppose I have thrown initial velocity, it's 10 meter per second. Then what is the final velocity which will touch the ground also? Everybody? Solungra. Final velocity which will touch the ground also what? Same 10. And what is the final velocity reaches to the above 0 meter per second? What is the initial velocity? It will started doing reverse 0 meter.
0 meter per second.
Understand, Shivani? Sangamitra madam? That is what you have to remember. Clear? Now, time of flight. Time of flight means what? Total time of ascent plus total time of descent. So from here to here, for example, it will take 2 seconds means. Then from there to here also it will take how many seconds, guys? Others?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Then, but we don't know. We have to find the formula. So how to find a formula? You can see that. Sir, they are asking time of flight. If they ask you time of ascent, we will use U by G formula. If they'll ask you time of descent, we will use the formula is what? Time of descent. Root over 2h by G. But they're asking time of flight. So what we have to do, sir? Shall we need to find time of ascent, time of descent separately, and we have to calculate, we have to add it? Is it right? Is it the right method? Others, any one of you? Is it the right method?
No, sir.
No, it is right method only. Who said wrong? It is right method only. But we don't have that much time. Understand, Amma? Everybody? So we have to make it very faster. So I don't have a patience to first to find the time of ascent, later first to find, next to find time of descent, and then putting addition. Understand, Mr. Nivedan? So what to do? How to do fastly? Very simple. You can see. So we all know time of ascent formula. Tell me. U by G. plus
U by
time of descent formula root over
root over 2h by g.
2h by g. So we all knows that mathematics, suppose x is equals to y means in place of x can I write the y or in place of y can I write the x? Is it right or wrong? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ah, what is that? Who is that girl, Ra? No, sir.
Lakshya.
Let's say x is equals to y. So means in place of x, I cannot write y. Yes, girl. I'll say x is equals to 2. In place of x, I cannot write 2, or in place of 2, cannot write x. Every others? What is this? Yeah. Same way we all knows that. Root over 2h by g, which is equals to something. Ennade? Which is equals to
U by g.
u by g. So means in the sense of, in place of root over 2h by g, can I write u by g? Nivedan? Shivani?
Yes, sir.
Agalya? That's all. So which is equals to, so you all can know it. So respond. What is that? LCM is same. U plus u what?
2u.
U plus u what, Ra? U plus u square, Ra?
Sir, only one doubt,
2u.
sir.
Yes, Mari.
How root 2h by g is equals to u by g, sir?
Because Mari, we know Mari, time of ascent is equals to time of descent, correct, Mari?
Yes, sir.
That's all, Mari. Means in the sense of time of ascent is u by g, time of descent is 2h by g, root over. So it means in place of this, I can write this one, right or wrong?
Yes,
That's all.
sir. Yes.
Clear? So what is the time of flight formula, everybody? Time of flight formula
2u by g.
2 by g. That's all. Clear, everybody? Now, which is easy for you? Finding the time of ascent, time of descent, and the addition, or just directly finding this? Which is easy for you people? That's all.
Directly finding.
That is what. Clear, Amma? Understand now? So now, if they ask you time of ascent, only use this formula. If they ask you time of descent, only use this formula. If they ask you time of flight, calculate this. That's all. Clear, everybody? Understand? Okay, va? Mari
Yes,
Puri
sir.
Mara, Sanjay, Pranav, you all
Yes,
should
sir.
involve. Mr. Lingesh, late to the class always. I don't
Yes,
want
sir.
this one. Now you miss the
Sir.
class. Sangamitrai, Sam, write the definition first. Time of flight. Time of flight is the time for which time of flight is the time for which time of flight is the time for which a body remains in the air, a body remains in the air and is given by adding two things. What is that, guys? Adding two things. What is that? It is given by two things, adding two things. What is that? That is
Time
what
of ascent and time
Time
of
of
time
ascent
of
and
ascent and time of
descent.
descent. Write it. It is given by sum of time of ascent, sum of time of ascent, sum of time of ascent, sum of time of ascent plus time of what? Sum of time of ascent plus time of
descent.
descent. That's all. Will you be all able to understand, everybody?
Yes, sir.
That's all. Clear. Finish it.
So can you repeat it?
Time of flight is the time. Time of flight is the time for which a body remains in the air. 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 And is given by sum of time of ascent. And is given by sum of time of ascent and time of descent. Am I clear? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
That's all. Any doubt? Anyone can ask me. Okay, guys. Others?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, now you can solve this one. Anyone having anything, you can ask. Okay. Next. Velocity and reaching the ground. Next concept. Velocity and reaching the ground. Completed, everybody? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Next. Velocity and reaching the ground. This already we know, but just we are putting heading under it. Reaching the ground. Velocity and reaching the ground. Okay. So velocity and reaching the ground, we all people knows. Very simple. So body is coming downward direction. Somebody is zero. Who is zero? Who is
Initial.
zero? Initial velocity
Initial
is
velocity.
zero. And they're asking velocity and reaching the ground. Before reaching the ground, final velocity is what? Everybody?
Maximum.
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 Before touching the ground. Before touching. Be very careful. Before touching the ground. After touching the ground, what will happen? Final velocity also what? Zero. Yes or no?
Zero.
That's all. So and
Yes, sir.
coming down, G value positive or negative? G
Positive.
value
Positive.
positive. That's all. So which equation we can apply? Very simple. No time is mentioned. Initial velocity is zero for freely falling body. This is only we can say freely falling body. Free fall body or freely falling body. Yes, respond. So which equation? No time is mentioned. V square minus U square is equals to 2GH.
First.
Initial velocity is zero. So V square is equals to 2GH. We want V. So square will come this side. What will become? Square will come this side. Will become what, guys? Root over.
Root 2.
Okay, that's all. So this formula already we derived or not? Verify it. Yesterday's class, day before yesterday's. Yes, Mr. Lingesh. Can you hear me? We have done or not, guys? Others? Root
Yes,
over
sir.
2GH. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Make it. Any doubt, anybody can ask. Okay. No response at all. Mr.
Yes,
Lingesh,
sir.
time of flight, have you learned the formula? 2U by G. Okay, va?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Do
sir.
it fast, everybody. Ma complete ma velocity and reaching the ground. Shivani.
Yes, sir.
Right, next. Now see, till now the body is projected from, for example, if you have taken, Mr. Sanjay is standing on the ground. Okay.
Sir, can you please move the screen up, sir?
1 minute, Mari. Suppose Mr. Sanjay is standing on the ground. Suppose this is my ground. All of you remember? So ground, now ball is projected upward and it is went up and it is come down. So this is what it is, ground to ground. What is to call this one? Everybody? This is called as what? Ground to ground. It is going from the ground and coming to the ground. Is it okay, guys? Others? Understand, Amma? Now what we are going to study, for example, imagine there is a tower. What is this actually? All of you? There is a tower. Now Mr. Sanjay is standing here. Now from here ball is thrown. Okay. So now the ball will go like this and it will come to the ground. So then in this case, of course, here also it will reach us to the maximum height. From here, this position. Already tower is having some height h. So TOW tower. So here it will reach us to the maximum height. So we all knows that maximum height means it will become final velocity is what? 0. And it is thrown with initial velocity something, some x meter per second. And again when it is coming down at this point, initial velocity will become what, guys? Everybody. Respond, Ra. Initial velocity become what?
0.
0.
Now, when the body is thrown from a certain height, that is what, from a tower or from a building, then what is the formulas? How to modify everything? So we will discuss now. Shall we start, everybody? Are you all ready? First, if a body is body projected vertically up from the top of a tower, heading for this one. Body is projected from where, Amma? Body is projected from where? Vertically up from the top of a tower. Projected vertically up from the top of a tower. Okay? Ellame ready? So let's start. Hey, no interest, you people wasted. Bye. Good night. Bye, everybody.
Start.
Sir.
Make it quick now. Right. If the body is projected vertically up, from the top of a tower, what is the tower height? I assumed. What is the tower height?
H.
H. From a top of a tower, of height H, with velocity. What is the velocity I have thrown? Here I mentioned. With velocity, what is I have thrown? Initial velocity, U. What is the initial velocity? U. Or I have taken x meters, your choice. So initial velocity U, projected from a height of tower H and velocity U. Is it okay, guys? Everybody? Then, first formula. Sir, then what is the displacement traveled by the body? If you want to find it, write it. Displacement after t, after time t, displacement after time t, is, remember all of you, is, what is the displacement symbol? Yes.
Yes.
That is, you should tell me before. That is what is my expectation. Those who are silent, you get out from the meeting. You people are idiots. You don't want to study anything. I am not a one who is always blah, 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 blah speaking. You should involve and you have to tell me. Displacement symbol means you should tell me immediately. Sir, yes, that is what. So S is equals to ut minus half gt square. What is the formula? Ut minus half gt square. So remember, if the body is projected from the top of a tower, if they ask us to calculate the displacement after some seconds, after some time t, then formula is S is equals to ut minus half gt square. That is what. Next, second one, velocity after time t. Velocity after time t is, after time t is final velocity or initial velocity? Definitely, it is what? Final velocity. Am I right or wrong? So V is equals to u minus gt. Why I am here? Initial velocity is not 0. Anybody can tell? Because it is thrown with some velocity. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is what. So what is the formula? Velocity after time t is V is equals to u minus zt.
U minus dt.
Yeah. Next, third one. Velocity on reaching the ground. Velocity on reaching the ground. What do you mean by that? Anybody can tell me? Reaching the ground. Indra Sanjay, respond Ra. Means in the sense of what?
Final velocity maximum.
Yes. It is going up and coming down. Yes or no, Laksha? Shivani?
Coming down.
Yeah, it is going and before touching. So of course, it is taking the path like this, going like this, reaching to the maximum height and coming down like this. So at this point, what is the final velocity they are asking? So in this case, see, generally, if it is ground to ground, just now we have found it. If it is ground to ground, what is the final velocity which will touch the ground? Everybody, root of
2gh.
but it is thrown from a certain height. It is not from the ground to ground. So in this case, the final velocity which on reaching the ground is root over, same formula, root over small modification. Derivation is not necessary now. So root over u square plus 2gh. Very simple. Only one term is adding here. What is the term, extra term we are getting?
U square.
That's all. Mudinchama. U square plus 2gh. Any problem? Anybody?
No, sir.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Tell me.
After time t, you given no, sir.
Hmm.
What is meant by that, sir? After time t,
Suppose I'll
but
say
there is
after 3.
time.
Suppose At t is equals to 1, sorry, t is equals to 0, I projected body with 3 meter per second. Now after t is equals to 2 seconds, what is the velocity? That is, then you have to use this. Clear? If they ask you, what is the velocity touching the ground, reaching the ground, then you have to use this one. Sariya? Understand, Amari?
Sir,
When we are solving the examples, you'll understand, Mari. Okay, I'll give you. Don't worry. Okay.
yes, sir.
Ask me. If you have still anything, ask.
No, sir.
Next.
You gave after time t is v
Yeah,
is
after
equal to
time t,
minus
after
g.
time t also will represent with the velocity only. V only, correct? That is why I'm taking the
No,
same.
sir, minus gt you gave, sir.
Yeah,
So
minus
that
GT.
it's from the ground to the top like that only, no, sir.
Yeah, that's so because it is above from the ground, correct, Mari? So it is going above. Firstly,
Yes, sir.
it is projected up, correct, Mari? Even though from the tower, it is going up only, correct? I projected like this. Then only after reaching to the certain height only, it will come down reverse. Clear?
Yes.
That is what. Next. Its maximum height above the ground is. Its maximum height. Its maximum height above the ground is. Above the ground. So above the ground means, observe very carefully, if I have thrown from the ground, it will reach us to the maximum height. Now you tell me what is the formula? We already found it. You check your notebooks and tell me. I want to know who will say first. What is the maximum height reached by the body? We have calculated already h. H is equals to formula, please.
U square
Maximum
by
height
2g.
reached by the body. Everybody.
U square by
2t
2g.
minus
By
half
2c.
tt
If
square.
it is thrown from where? If the ball is thrown from the where? Ground. H is equals to u square by 2z. But now are we throwing from the ground or from the height of a tower? Everybody.
Height of tower.
Height of a
Height of
tower. Understanding? See, this is the height of the tower. Now they are asking, of course, a ball is projected and it is reaching to this point, maximum. Now from the ground, what is they are asking? What is this total height? So that from here to here, what is the formula? U square by 2z. And here to here, the tower height is h. Now tell me, what is the maximum height? What is the
Sir,
maximum
u
height you should
square
know?
by 2g plus h.
Very good. That is the formula. What is the formula? H plus u square by 2z or height of the tower. Understanding? Let me take this is h dash, total height. So height of the tower plus u square by 2z. That is the maximum height. Let me take capital H, maximum height. Okay, Ra? Lingesh, Nivedan. So maximum H is equals to h plus u square by 2z. This is for when the body is thrown from a certain height. Understand, Agalya? No response. Alfin also leave from the meeting. Alfin, not necessary. Agalya also. That is the formula. So the maximum height above from the ground, h already height of the tower is there. So that is what we are adding that also. Is it okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
So one doubt, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, u square by 2g is already given height, sir.
Given height, not Mari. It is calculated moving height. After projecting, it is reaching the maximum height. We already calculated, correct, Mari, yesterday. Day before yesterday. Imagine like ball is thrown from the ground.
Yes, sir.
Then H we
Yes, sir.
calculate or not. Be smart,
Yes,
Mari.
sir.
You are not at all connecting the things. You have to connect the things. That is necessary now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, finish it. Completed, everybody? These are the 4 formulas. When we have to use these formulas. Agalya, are you there? I'm calling you only.
Sir.
What is happening? Behaving like a fool, simply sitting. It's not necessary like this means. Completed?
Yes, sir.
Right now, first question. Example 1. Or you write normally, question number 1. Right. I will say the question only. Let me see who will give the idea. If you give idea only, I'll teach you. Otherwise, you can get out. First question. Right. A body drops a coin from a top of a tower. A body drops a coin from a top of a tower. A body drops a coin from top of a tower. Full stop. Coin takes t seconds to come down from the top of a tower. Coin take Coin take how much time, guys?
T.
Coin take how much time?
T.
T seconds to come down from the top of a tower. That Hasini also, no use, no response means Alphin also. Top of a tower, full stop. Calculate the time taken to cover. Calculate the time taken to cover half the height of the tower. Calculate the time taken to cover half the height of the tower. Half the height of the tower. Half the height of the tower. That is the question. At least can you tell me what you understand the question? Any one of you.
Sir,
Chance
we need to find they didn't give the time, sir, but we need to find
They have given
the
time,
time
Mari.
for
Who
half-
said they not given time? They have given time, Mari. They have
Yes,
given
sir, we
time.
need to find the time for half of the tower, sir, which
Yes.
is T by 2 we can keep, no, sir.
Yes, that is what. Very good. So you can notice it. You cannot keep T by 2. So what they are saying, guys, we're having, first imagine we're having a tower. Am I right or wrong, everyone?
Yes.
All of you? Yes, diagram
Yes, sir.
drawing is very
Yes.
important. So I'm having a tower. Now coin is dropped from a top of a cover. Top of a tower. Okay. So coin it is. It is a coin which is dropped from a where, guys? Top of a
Top
tower.
of tower.
Yes.
Top
Now, let me take they have given that. What is the height of the tower, everybody? What is the height of the tower? Question, Ra, they mentioned it. So it is total height. Let me assume H. Understand, everybody? So what is the height of the tower, everybody?
H.
H. Height of the tower is equals to H. Now, what is the time given to reach the ground? Everybody, coin takes T seconds to come down from the top of a tower. So what is the time given? Yes, please. Time given is equals to T seconds. Now, what is the question they are asking? Calculate the time taken to cover half the height of the tower. That is what they are asking. Am I right, everybody? Nobody will answer. What I should? That is okay.
Yes, sir.
The first case, as the body is coming down, all of you observe very carefully. Let me take case 1. So case 1, I will assume that it is fully falling down. So they have given fully case. So time taken by coin, let me take T total time. Now what is the acceleration? Acceleration downward direction, positive or negative?
Positive.
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 Let me take fully. The body is reached to the fully. First I want to know it. So that is what it is. So that is the time. Let me take T, and acceleration is, let me case A1. A1 is equals to G. Am I right or wrong? Everybody clear? Understand? And what is the initial velocity? Body is falling from the top of a tower. What is the initial velocity? Illame.
0.
0.
0. Very good. Initial velocity is 0. Okay. Let me take it is as a case 1 and case 2. For your purpose only I am taking. So case 1, I am assuming as fully body is reaching to the ground. Okay. So that is what. Then I will find for half. Okay, guys.
Yes, sir.
That is. So case 1, completely body reached to the ground. Body reached to the ground. So body reached to the ground means what is the distance traveled, Amma? Girls say. Distance traveled is equals to what? Height of the tower. So that's all. So we know S is equals to H. Time is equals to T. Let me take, I am taking a case 1. So let me take T, time is a Tn. Okay. Next acceleration is A1, which is G. And what else is there? Initial velocity, let me take U1. So U1 is 0. Now apply the formula. Which formula you will apply? Which formula you will apply? Your mind having some formula. Which formula? Sure. Equations of motion, Ra. Tell me, Ra. If body is freely falling, Ra, so that height is equals to, we want to find height only. So H is equals to what is the formula?
H
Ah,
is equal to U plus half.
H is equal to UT.
already initial velocity is 0, Amma. Initial velocity is 0. You should not use that formula again. That is what I said. Shortcut formula only how to use it. So 8 square. Okay, you apply it. Initial velocity is 0, so that it will become gone. So half into A
Half
means G. T means what? Tn square. Am I right or wrong? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That is the first thing. Clear? Anybody having any problem?
No, sir.
No. Now, let me consider case 2. Time taken by coin to cover how much height, Amma? They're asking in the question.
Half.
Half the height of the tower. Half the height of the tower means what is the height of the tower, everybody? Let me take
H by
exactly midpoint. So total height is h. So what is the midpoint? Let me take this point is P, this point is Q, and the midpoint is O. Okay. Then what is the half distance means what is the height of the tower? Total is h. Then half means what, Ra?
H by 2.
H by
H
2.
by 2. So height h dash. Let me take h dash is equals to h by 2. Is it okay, va? Puriyuma ellame?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Others?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Then still what is the acceleration? Still what is the initial velocity? Everybody? Still what is the initial velocity?
Zero.
Zero.
Initial velocity, let me take u2 is 0. For half journey, initial velocity is 0. H is equals to h by 2. Still acceleration, let me take a2. Still acceleration is what?
G.
Positive.
0. Acceleration is what? Everybody?
Positive.
Positive only, g. And let me take time. Time is equals to t dash. Okay, guys, that is only we have to find it. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Everybody?
Yes, sir.
That's all. So again, you apply the which equation? Again, you have to apply the which equation, Mr. Lingesh? Same second equation, case 2. Yeah, case 2, second equation. So S is equals to ut plus half at square. So what is S? S means what? Second case. H
Height.
by 2. Initial velocity is 0, 0 plus half into g value is 0 only. And t means t dash square. Am I right, everybody? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
T dash
sir.
square. So this is from this you can see. So h is equals to, everybody remember, 2 is in division, will come this side, what will become? 2 is in division, will come this side, what will become? Everybody? Multiplication. So I will write it as a 2 by 2 g t dash square. So 2 will get cancelled. So I'll get again h is equals to g t dash square. Am I right? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is what. So this is what the equation number 2. Anybody having any problem? You can ask. Okay, guys?
So one doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Equation number 1, you
Oh.
gave n square, no, sir. What is about that
I
n,
not
sir?
told n square. It is tn square. As I assume
Yes,
total
sir.
time. Total time is tn because that is to reach the ground. It is not n square. It is tn square. And here I
Tn
assumed
square
as
is the total time, sir.
yes, I assumed as a total time to reach the ground.
Yes, sir.
Now half distance I assumed as a what, Amma? For half distance time I assumed as a what? Everybody?
T dash square.
T dash square. Sorry, T dash, not T dash square. Understand, Nivedan? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now what is the equation 1? Everybody respond. Equation 1, h is equals to. Equation 1, h is equals to.
Half ATM.
Half GT square.
Half GTN square. Very good. Half GTN square. Next. Equation 1, equation 2.
H is equal
Equation
to
2.
G dash square.
Gt dash square.
T
Okay.
dash.
Now, just simple. Divide equation 1 and 2. Dividing 1 by 2. Make it that's all. Dividing equation 1 by 2. So what is the equation 1? H is equals to 1 by 2 into GTN square divided by, again h is equals to GT dash square. Am I right or wrong? Everybody? Respond, Amma.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What else is there? You can find it. Everybody see that. So HH will get cancelled. What is that? What it will come? HH will
1.
get cancelled. What is the what it will come?
1.
1 will come. Okay. Next, GG will get cancelled. Now 1 by 2 will come this side. What will become? Yes, please.
1 by
Or else not necessary. You keep it that side only. Yeah, you tell me now. So all of you observe it will come like 1 is equals to Tn square by 2 divided by Tn. Am I right or wrong? Oh, sorry, Tn illa, T dash. Is it correct? T dash square. Is it correct
Yes,
or
sir.
not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
T dash square. Yeah, that's
T
all.
dash square.
T dash square. Now t dash square is in division. I'll bring this side. Or else, if you are confusing also, you can make it. So we want to find the t dash only. Am I right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now it will turns into 1 is equals to tn square divided by 2 into t dash square. Like that only it will come. Am I right, everybody? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Because it
Sir,
will
or you can make it as tn square by 2 into
Yes,
1
yes,
by
yes.
t.
1 by, you want, you can write it. That's all. Okay, Mari. Tn square by 2 into 1 by t dash square. Okay, wow.
Yes, sir.
It is dash, amma. Be very careful. That is why I'm representing every time with a color. Don't imagine it's a 12. Okay, it is a t dash square. Okay, ma? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, this 2 into t dash square will come this side. So 2 into t dash square, which is equals to tn square. Now we want t dash square. So t dash square is equals to tn square by 2. Am I right?